colleague Steffi and Yossi Bardi already did an amazing opening at the other stage across this hall. I keep it short, I promise. So 2019, a new year, a new beginning. This year's theme is optimism and courage. We're facing many, many challenges, as you know, from hate speech and social media to Brexit and a new nationalism all the way to climate change and cybersecurity attacks. We will talk about many of these issues in the next 3 days, but we don't just want to talk about how bad everything is, because complaining doesn't help us. We need to act, we need to get involved, and we need plans, ideas on how to change what's going on in the wrong direction right now. With the help of the many smart people we have here on stage, you in the audience, I'm sure we can make a difference. DLD has always been about building a community, and great challenges can only be overcome by bringing people together here at DLD. Speaking of optimism, we have a whole new location this year, so it's also for us the first time, and 2 stages which make no difference when it comes to the level of importance. The Congress Hall has only the bigger, I'd say, room and more chairs, and so if you want to meet me, I'm always going to be here. But it's not a coincidence that in a place like this, where all the challenges and changes in mobility throughout history are documented, we kick off the DLD 19 program by talking about mobility. And I'm very happy to welcome on stage the CEO of Deutsches Museum, the German museum where we are, Wolfgang Heckl. Please come to the stage.
Yeah, thank you very much. Welcome in the Deutsches Museum, the Museum of the Future. I like to especially welcome Dieter Reiter, the best major in the world. He just accompanied me. He's the only one, and therefore he's the best one, at least in Munich. You probably heard the speeches which were given by Dieter. By the way, he's our guitar player in our band. That's why he's the best major in the world. He's you heard the talk of Steffi, you heard the talk of Yossi Vardi, I suppose. Therefore, half of my story is already told. And the story is that the Deutsches Museum, and here we are in the transportation branch, is the largest technical museum in Europe. It's the best visited museum in Germany. We receive around 1.5 million visitors per year. Last year, we have had every 5th pupil in Germany in our museum. This is why Germany tries to be, in technology, a leader in the world. You also are leaders in technology in the world, and if you walk through the Deutsches Museum, you will certainly understand that technology has a great future, but it also has a great past. And if you don't remember the past, you will not be able to fortune the future. You can see this the day before yesterday. For instance, we received in the Deutsches Museum the first transistor in the world, which was invented in 1947 in Bell Laboratories. The first transistor in the world is a minute electronic device, as we all know, but it has changed the world. It has changed the world because we live in a world where without transistors we could not anymore live in the future. I do not speak about so-called artificial intelligence. I only want to mention that every technical invention only is a real technical invention if it finds its way to the people, to the benefit of the people. Everything you do in your life, if you invent a great new bus thing, an invention, you only can change the world if your intention is to change the world to the benefit of society. And believe me, the society is not only the Western society. We live in a world where we will have 10 billion people by the year 2050. We need technical inventions, but we also need the inventions that we have our wealth separated, not only within 5% of our population on Earth. We need our wealth to be distributed, equally distributed on our Earth. And I hope you will, with your inventions and your career and your future work and your contacts on the DLD conference, you will contribute to the wealth, to the real wealth of the world, which is sharing our goods, saving the future of our globe. Because as we all know, this is the only planet we have in the future, also as we had in the past. We will celebrate this year in the Deutsches Museum on the 31st of May, 50 years of moon landing. 12 people, 12 men stand on the moon. And if you remember, some of you are old enough to remember that President Kennedy once in his speech in 1960 said, we will bring some men to the moon, not because it's an easy adventure, but because it's difficult. And this is, I think, also the motto of the DLD today: courage and faith in the future. We can turn the faith of our earth if we work together and if we include all people on our planet. Technology plays an important role, but it is technology in society, which is also the motto of the Deutsches Museum of the Future, the oldest 1903 founded museum of technology in Germany. Please be our guest, look around and find out that you can contribute if you remember the past and find new solutions for the problems of the future. Welcome to the DLD 2019. We are happy to be part with you in this adventure. Welcome again.
Thank you, Wolfgang. I think we have the first autonomous car downstairs, right?
This is a good joke, autonomous car. It's the first car in the world. The Benz Motorwagen from 1886 is just, I look here, it's just standing here. This car has a great history because many of you will know that the inventor, Carl Benz, he invented this car in his garage. It was a garage company. As we all know now, we believe this is an invention of Silicon Valley. No, garage companies were already invented some 150 years ago in Germany. But this car stood in the garage until Bertha Benz, the wife of Carl Benz, said, it should have a use for the benefit of society. And I want to visit my relatives some 30 kilometers away from here. I take this car and I buy gasoline, actually it was alcohol, in pharmacies. And therefore it was Bertha Benz. The first motor driver in the world was a woman. I welcome every woman here in the audience. And women are driving the world. Please stand up and give us a hello. Women are driving the world in the future. I should also make this last joke. Autonomous driving. Somebody just recently said to me, I drive all the time autonomous because my wife never has to say anything.
Thank you.